Welcome to Local Distortion. On this podcast, I'll be talking to the best up-and-coming independent artists and bands. I am your host, Daniel Kirk. My guest this week are Tundra. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
It's harder.
Oh, I understand now.
Would you like to go around the room and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Caitlin. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Elliot B, and I play bass and I also sing.
And I'm Elliot RB, and I play drums and sometimes
Shout.
sometimes shout.
Is that just in general or in
Yeah,
the band?
Yeah,
it's
well-
everyday life.
In my sleep, whenever I can, really. Just sort of whenever I can.
So how did the band come together?
You know the full backstory.
Yeah, so we were in an old band. We were in a cover band.
Just general covers or like...
Yeah, it was kind of like typical
Blink-182.
modern
Yeah.
covers. So it's
Yeah.
like Biffy Clyro, a bit of Arctic Monkeys. You
Yeah.
know, just that sort of like it's just depressing, really. And then
Good money
kind of-
though, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, we made a fair bit.
You're
didn't we?
rich. I mean.
Rich
For
15-year-olds.
a 15-year-old, we were getting a bit too much.
Yeah.
Taxman should have been on us.
It's like £200 a head for a cover band, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Something like that,
yeah,
yeah.
for an hour.
Mental.
Innit?
Yeah,
Those
it's
are the days.
different to our £20 now.
Yeah, you'd be lucky to get that
Yeah.
one place for use.
Play for free.
Oh, we made £15.
It's all about the exposure.
Yeah, that's what they said. We'll pay you with experience.
Well, you can buy these tickets. So yeah, we parted ways. Us three were in that band, and we kind of parted ways with the other people. We just decided that we wanted to make our own music, and Elliot introduced us to a band called Dune Rats, who you got introduced to by your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like this Australian punk band, they do surf music sort of thing. They're just awesome, and I just absolutely fell in love with them. I fell in love with their bass player, and I was like, that is exactly the sort of music I want to make.
So you just ripped them off.
Yeah, we just ripped them off.
To be
Yeah.
fair.
If
You're
you
a cover band for them.
if you actually take the name Dune Rats and Tundra is an anagram of Dune Rats without the E.
Is
Yeah.
actually?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
What?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Really?
Complete
We didn't
coincidence.
name it's a
we didn't even know.
coincidence.
Oh,
We didn't even know.
It was a
Just
total accident.
It literally turned
That's
out.
creepy.
That is creepy.
We've copyrighted it, so you can't shake it. Yeah, we basically, you started writing your own stuff in your room and stuff.
Mhm.
I wrote stuff on my iPad on GarageBand, and we
How'd
went
you
to
get
a
on with
rehearsal.
Bad.
That was it was bad. It was bad. I think I've still got them.
They,
I mean, GarageBand is bad.
Yeah,
Mm.
On
yeah.
a laptop.
Used it with
It's
one of those
interesting.
plug-in things where you just plug your bass
iRig.
into it.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I went into a music shop once and I was like, I want to plug a guitar straight into a Mac. And he's like, that's impossible. And I was like, my mate just had it at the weekend. I
Yeah.
saw him do it and I want one. He's like, doesn't exist. It does. Just went on eBay. They're there
Yeah,
for
they're
£2.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But
So how long have you guys been in this current
As
band?
Tundra.
Yeah.
About a
year
year
and
and
a
a
bit.
half.
A year, October just gone. It was.
Yeah, it was a year in October.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's about a year and a half now. We played our first gig supporting Kate Jackson and the Wrong Moves. She was from a band called The Long Blondes. She was one of the main singers. Well,
Yeah.
she was, I think, the main singer.
Yeah, she was.
She's actually proper famous, so it was quite a decent gig.
It was very nice.
But they were, Kate Jackson and the Wrong Moves were a band that had a guy called Seymour Quigley in, and he's the guy that does all the stuff in Bury.
Oh, okay.
And it's a load of older Bury people, and they played this gig and it was sick, and there was loads of people, and it was one of the best first gigs you could have imagined for.
So keep on doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah. In our first rehearsal, we wrote 6 songs, and they
Yeah.
stayed on our set up until 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Didn't change it
That
at
was
all.
literally our set, the first 6 songs we ever wrote, and we just
And they
decided to never
you,
change.
they just got you through the gigs, so it's fine.
Pretty
Yeah,
much, yeah.
Got us the money.
Well, lack of.
That sweet 20 quid.
Yeah.
So how did you come up with the name Tundra? Does it have any
Go on,
meaning
Elliot.
or?
It's a Roger Brown story.
So first rehearsal, we didn't have a name.
We had our gig.
Oh,
didn't
we had
we had a gig.
we
set
had
up.
loads of names. We had literally a list of names on our phone because this is how we organise our life. On my phone, in my notes section, is all the lyrics to every song we've had, and all the lyrics we think of, and all the chords we think of, and all of everything is just on one application on my phone.
If your phone
And
died,
once-
you'd be
Yeah.
dead.
And once I accidentally deleted it,
Oh, I do.
and we had to like go back through all my
Yeah.
stuff and like try and retrace it. And
Oh,
like,
did you like back it up or something?
Yeah, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, so first rehearsal, and I don't know why, but I was looking through song names to try and like pick one out, which I thought would sound like quite good as a band name. I was going through and I was picking some awful ones, and then I just came up with this song, and it was like, Tundra. I was like, Tundra, and it was like, I mean, yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
I was like,
Did you do the like Google search?
Oh
to
yeah,
check?
we
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that.
definitely.
The band name generators.
Yeah, they're just all like
Yeah.
cover bands from like. There's one in like Birmingham, I think.
Yeah.
And there's one in
50.
Australia.
Yeah.
yeah.
But we
We
were
were
on,
like, oh, get away with it.
we
That'd
were on
be
the
fine.
we were on the bill for the washing machine gig as our old band name.
Yeah.
And it was on the poster and everything, and we didn't. That was our cover band, and so
Yeah.
we were like, we want a different name because we've played there before as the cover band, and it was fine. But we wanted to kind of let everyone know we were a different band now.
We'd
We
matured.
said, yeah. So we said to Seymour like, as we were going on. I think we told him, but he was like, "What's your name again?" We were like, "Tundra," and he was like, "Tundra." Like, so on all the posters, it still says our old band name. But yeah,
Were people disappointed or
no, our old band name was pretty bad.
Yeah.
what was it?
Raising Atlantis.
Yeah.
So we liked
Oh.
we lower
I think
than
I've seen
Atlantis.
that somewhere.
Yeah, must
That
have.
rings a bell.
Really?
Yeah, it's
For you.
disgusting.
I mean, I never saw you guys live, so it's
No,
really
that's
cool.
alright.
That's alright
I
then.
remember we once had a comment on like a post or something, and it was from some randomer, and it's like we had like 200 likes on our page. That was
That
like
was it.
Some randomer commented saying, "Oh, you just stole your name from Lower Than Atlantis."
Like, yeah,
And I
because
was
we're
like-
13.
I was like, "Yeah, yeah, we did."
So now we're going to go all the way back to the very beginning. What was the first album you guys ever brought with your own money?
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Oh dear. Oh.
Does like an online album count? Like
Yeah, if you
downloadable album?
yeah, if you paid for it,
Okay.
because you obviously get given the first
Yeah.
couple and
Um,
hand-me-downs, but the one where you were like, I have to buy this.
I remember my first ever one that my dad gave me
what was that?
was Bryan Adams.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
We're big
Yes.
Bryan Adams fans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Reckless.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my god.
That album still gives me like
Yeah.
right. Yeah. So
That album is a
I
classic.
first
I'm
heard-
sorry.
I first heard Summer of '69 when I was in year 3. It was my year 3 music lesson, and one of my friends, Jack, bought in this CD, and he was like, "Oh, this song, it's like a new song." And I listened
Come out
to
in
it.
like 1984.
Yeah, I like listened to it, and I was like, my life changed.
Oh.
It was mad.
Spiritual awakening.
That song is like so cliche, but
Yeah,
the rest of that album is
Is
incredible
mad,
as
yeah.
well. Like you could just have that on repeat
yeah.
and it's fine. Not one of those songs is bad.
My second album I got bought for me by my brother for my birthday, and it was the Cars soundtrack,
Oh, yeah.
Pixar Cars soundtrack.
Nice.
Very good.
Life is a highway.
How old were you?
You
I was
know it.
probably about 15.
Yesterday.
Still a legendary film.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
legendary.
We went to go see the new one, didn't we?
In the cinema, we did.
I was
How
like, "Kate, we
embarrassing."
need to go see the new Cars movie."
It was pretty lit.
Yeah, I've heard the new one's actually pretty
It
good.
was
It was
decent.
actually really
Cars
good,
2
I don't think I've ever
Cars-
sat through the first
Cars
one.
2
I haven't
was
watched the other
rubbish.
ones. I've seen the
Cars 2
first
was
one.
rubbish. Cars 1 was amazing. I loved Cars 1. I had all those figures. I'm not sure if you remember, they brought out these little figures. And
Of the
it's like
cars?
all the cars, yeah. And there was one car that you could never buy. It was the Jeep. I can't remember his name now.
Sarge or
Sergeant,
something
yeah.
like that.
And because it had lead in it, and like
Oh, okay.
apparently it killed a child because they like ate it.
That's
Why did it
bad.
have lead?
And I remember
bad.
remember
That's
asking
bad
my mum.
craftsmanship.
I remember
Yeah.
asking my mum for years for like, can I just have this
Damn
one?
Disney.
It's like the one I don't have.
Oh.
I'm sure you could probably find it on eBay.
Yeah,
for
I bet
like
it's
a couple
a
hundred
lot of
quid.
money,
Probably,
yeah.
Yeah, it's probably absolutely so
Collector's
expensive.
I don't remember my first album. I remember getting an iTunes voucher for my birthday. I don't know how old I was, and
Damn
I bought.
millennials.
in it.
Jeans vouchers.
And I bought. I'd never had my own because I got my own like iPhone in like year 9, I think. And I always wanted one because I didn't have anything to listen to music on.
Yeah.
And I used to steal my sister's iPod, and I used to listen to like Fall Out Boy on my sister's iPod. And I got
So depressing.
I'm pretty sure I bought. I can't remember which album. A Def Havana album.
Oh, okay. Probably like an early one. Then.
Yeah, a reasonably early one. I can't remember what it's called
Was
though.
that when they were still shouty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
They're not shouty anymore.
No, they're not.
They're
I
very
saw them at
serious
Reading the
boys.
other year.
Yeah.
They were good. I think my first vinyl I ever bought was Joni Mitchell Blue.
Oh, okay.
Love a good bit of Joni Mitchell.
I used to always go in and buy the singles in HMV.
Yeah.
The vinyl singles.
Yeah. Charity shops are gold mines, isn't it? As well.
yeah.
Got Michael Jackson, ABC, Jackson 5. That was one of my first ones as well.
Michael Jackson. BBC.
Michael Jackson.
I have no idea what mine was. I want to say like Blink-182 or something, but I don't know. I know the first like album that I claimed as mine from my dad was Red Hot Chili Peppers, By the Way.
Nice.
I like played it in the car. I was like, that's mine now. That's staying in my room forever.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's good. But
I mean, that's better than the Cars soundtrack, I guess.
yeah, definitely.
I think the first album I ever bought myself was Warning by Green Day. And the reason why I bought it was because it was £3.
Yeah.
And I always wanted a Green Day album of my own. And I had like £5 to my name. And like, I was like, oh, I've
You
got
could
to
probably
get that one.
buy another 2 Green Day albums with your change.
Yeah, I could have. They're worth that nowadays.
Yeah. That's enough ripping on Green Day. Alright, so let's talk about your current stuff that's up on Spotify. Pretty Bird.
Pretty Bird.
Pretty
Oh, that's
Is that like
a
the
story.
name of the EP, even though there's like
Yeah.
3 songs
Yeah.
on it?
So it comes...
2.5 maybe, with the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
demo is like the oldest song we have.
Yeah.
I had to like proper whack that up.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
We recorded it in the
The mixes.
rehearsal rooms in Bury with Kim from Gaffer.
Yeah.
We had no
That was
money,
like
and
it.
so we did it. They did it all.
Oh no,
They did it all for us.
the reason why we did that is because we were going to be on the vinyl, weren't we?
Yeah, the Sounds
Oh.
of Sugartown.
Yeah,
Volume
all right,
2.
that's it.
Well,
Sounds of
okay.
Sugartown Volume 2.
Which was mad.
And we
Seymour.
needed to get it in like straight away.
We played.
Yeah.
We played like one gig,
yeah.
Yeah.
and he was like, "I want you on it."
Yeah.
And we'd like had no money
And
whatsoever.
no music out, so we had to get this demo done really quick. So that's why it was put together. The other 2 ones are for my mate Sam's and Cameron's final project. So that was
Yeah.
done at the Shrubbery.
Yeah.
We've got new music now. It's soon, but
It's
in the
somewhere.
atmosphere, it's coming out at one point. But
I mean, it's on Caitlin's laptop.
yeah, it is. But yeah,
I mean, did you bring it or
I brought my laptop. But
play it through the mic?
Yeah.
Well, you can't. The speaker's broken.
yeah, oh yeah, my speaker's
Oh,
broken.
no.
Too bad.
Do it through the earphones.
Apple sucks.
So were those 2 songs like the first songs you guys wrote then?
Oh
Yeah.
No.
Irish House
Oh.
Mafia was the first one.
Loser
Loser was a new one.
Loser was a brand new song
When that
Okay.
EP
that
came out.
no one had ever heard.
Ah.
So because we had such a massive fan base, we
No one had
decided
ever heard it.
decided to just put a song out that we hadn't played, and we
Yeah.
played it at the BurySOUND final at the Apex for the first time, and it was mad.
It went
was
down
mad.
alright.
Not like I can remember much of it.
We opened with it, didn't we?
I think we might have done. Because we'd released it that day, so people had heard of it.
No, we released it 2 days before.
Yeah.
This is the way Elliot speaks. I don't know anything.
I'm admin guy, basically.
Yeah.
I used to be, and then
Every band needs that person.
I lost my
Yeah.
job. Yeah.
It's very stressful, especially when you're asking, so what are we doing today? It was like, Loser was a brand new song, which we wrote. We had 3 hours in a rehearsal room to write a song, and for 2.5 hours, we literally did nothing. We went
We had
outside.
proper writer's block. It was horrible.
We
Oh
went
my
outside
God.
for a fag, and when we went outside, there was the owner, Neil, came up to us, and he was like, "Oh, how are you going, guys?" And we were like, "Yeah, we're trying to write a song. It's really stressful." And he was like, "Yeah, it's time to write a song. It's really stressful." And he was like, "Oh, you just got to make sure you don't push it. Just like let it happen. It'll come to you." And we went back in and we just wrote this song.
Yeah.
And I was
We were
like,
well happy.
I literally give my life and soul to Neil. Such a sick guy. I
Yeah.
love Neil so much. But yeah, and it was like me and Elliot were just jamming, and it just came about. And
Yeah.
we just dedicated it to Theresa May.
Yeah. Called it Loser.
Yeah.
I would have never have got that, but
No.
it makes sense now. Yeah.
But yeah, Irish House Mafia is it's a deep story behind that song.
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah, well, you
I
Is
wrote
it?
all the songs you write have meaning. All the ones that I write are just like
Words.
fuck you. It's literally, honestly, that's
You can tell I haven't written songs in a while because I've had bad writer's block for a long time, and none of like it.
hence why all our new
Nothing's
stuff
like-
is so shit, because I've written it.
Yeah, no, but yeah. Irish House Mafia is about my family because they're Irish
And they live in a house.
and they live in a house.
But they're not part of the mafia, right?
But then, oh well, who knows?
Maybe.
Stay away.
Who knows?
But
So I
yeah.
was going to ask if you wanted to play a track, but would you want to play one of your old songs? Or I don't know if you have any new songs
think
available
play
you
some
could
We
play.
were chatting about this on the way here. 3 of the 4 new songs don't have a name.
Yeah.
They're called Song 1, Song 2 and Song 4.
Yeah. But the other 2 are songs that we've already got. So we've played one of the new songs.
2.
2 of them. We've played 2.
3, no 2.
We've played 2 of the new songs
2.
that had never been heard before. But
Get
that's
it together, man.
it. Swimming Shorts and Get Lost, and they've been heard before. But I think they'll be cool to play. Maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll let you guys introduce whatever you want to play then.
Okay. This is Swimming Shorts by Tundra. Out soon.
We can have fun on the side.
So let's talk about your most recent gig at the Junction.
Second most recent.
Oh, is it?
We had a
Yeah.
Done one since?
Yeah,
We
we
had a
had
Colchester
we had a
gig.
Colchester gig.
We won't talk about that.
But we
one.
won't talk
We won't
about
talk about
What
the
about
Junction.
Cambridge?
Yeah.
The Junction. Yeah, that was mad.
That was mental.
How did this happen?
So I got a call from my mum. I was at college at the time, and I got a call from my mum, and she was like, "Yeah, have you heard of a band called Marmozets?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And
Played Reading and Leeds.
Yeah.
rings a bell. She was like, "Yeah, Joe Weaver just got in contact with Dad, and their support actors dropped out, and they're looking for a band, and he's put your name up." And I was like, "Oh, all right then. I'll message everyone now." So like called everyone. I was like, "Do you want to play in Cambridge tonight?" And I was like, yeah.
I
We
woke
just
up.
woken up. Yeah.
It was my birthday, and it was
Yeah.
like lying.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, such a cool day. I don't need to do anything.
Relax.
today. Go out for a meal.
And
Then I get you.
we're playing the Junction with the Marmozets. Okay.
I'm just sat there.
But you
like,
thought he was lying, didn't you? Like, that is just a joke.
I was just like, I'm gonna have such a stressful day because
We
I'm
hadn't
gonna be the
rehearsed.
one who organises
Oh,
it.
okay.
We hadn't rehearsed in ages since we'd recorded, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we recorded and we spent so much time
doing
writing.
our stuff.
Literally
yeah.
up to the day before, we were still writing our songs, and so we were so kind of stressed that we wanted to kind of take a little break. It just happened that we had no gigs at that time anyway, so we were like,
Yeah.
oh, we'll just chill for a bit and then we'll do a rehearsal before the other gig we had that
Yeah.
week. And then this popped up and we were like, shit, I don't know if I remember the songs. So we had to run to Bury, didn't we? Met you at
Yeah.
Bury from college,
Yeah.
had a
like-
half-hour rehearsal, and then jumped in the car, came to Cambridge, and then got to Junction. Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah,
Mental.
It was amazing. It was the biggest. I think it was the biggest crowd we've ever played to.
yeah. It would have been about.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are pretty darn big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're amazing.
Yeah.
National radio play
They're
probably
amazing.
every week.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's like
Radio
they've done
1.
like 3 American tours or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mad.
Play Reading and Leeds like every year.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's crazy.
They're all so
Mental.
lovely as well. Like we had some chats with them, went into the like
They're
dressing
from
room
like
and stuff.
Sheffield, aren't they?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Bradford.
Bradford.
That was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they
Next
yeah,
They were from all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
they're
moved
like
around a
from
lot.
Glasgow.
yeah, and then they moved to Norwich, and then they sort
Yeah.
of split between Bradford and Norwich, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not pretty far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a,
Yeah.
that's a commute.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a long old train
the drummer
journey.
had like this really cool accent that like
Or
switched
mix between all, yeah.
Scottish, Norwich, and American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
What?
a constant
Because
mixture.
He's been all over the place. So like,
It's mad.
yeah. They were so cool. It was such a good night. It was mental, and especially because we didn't know about it until the day, so there was no time to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
nervous.
that is just
It was
crazy.
surreal. It was-
Were you like first on then?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was only 2
us
bands.
and
It was
them.
us and them.
Yeah,
So it was
Yeah.
What?
even
Weird.
better. Yeah.
But,
How long did they play for? Like 2 hours then?
Well, we were on at 8, weren't we?
No, we were on really late.
Oh,
we were
were
on
we?
really late.
9.
We were on about 9
I
o'clock.
feel that. Yeah.
Oh, so did they not
They
let
did
people
about
in
an
till
hour,
late?
hour and a
Doors
half.
were at
or
8:30
something.
or something like that.
Ah, fair.
But
Doors at 7.
oh really? Oh, I don't know.
We were on at 8:30 or 8:15 around
Yeah.
then.
It was weird because when we got there, like when we got on stage, I was chill. Normally I feel well nervous, but I was actually quite chill. But we had a weird setup with the drums. So it was me on the right, Booth in the middle, and Roger Brown on the left. Like all across
in
the
a
strip.
line.
And
Okay.
we'd never played like that before. And at first I was like, oh, I'll be alright because we'll get around it. And then
Yeah.
I just found it so weird because I was so far away from you.
Yeah.
And I couldn't hear you and I was trying to
Usually,
look
like,
at the
with the
drums,
drums
like,
behind
where are
you.
you? But,
I found
you got
it
well stressed.
Yeah, I found it so because usually I'm at the back on a riser with lights.
They didn't
in my
let.
face.
They
you
weren't
can
that
see us
nice.
and
You
that's
could
it.
use their drum kit then.
Well, yeah, I was like understandable, but
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like
they had
bit
everything
annoying.
set up, didn't they?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
spent a long time. I think they had some technical difficulties, and in the end, they were like,
Ages.
that we don't want to we don't want to
Yeah.
change cymbals, change
Faff around
overheads, and
with that.
everything. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm not used to being able to see people's faces, so I was sat there, and there was one guy in front of me, and we started playing, and I looked at him, made eye contact, and I was like, didn't want to make eye contact, so I looked away, looked back at him, and he was still looking. I was like, I don't want to keep on looking at you. But your eyes just draw me to you. So I was just pretty much played the whole gig.
He is probably
staring at
listening to this. Like,
Yeah.
I hope he talks about me.
Yeah, if he is, then you have lovely eyes. But yeah, hopefully, like, give me a message, you know. Let's hook up sometime.
Of all the things to talk about from the gig,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you pulled.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, he did.
Who knows? If he gets in touch, then I'm your guy.
Yeah. So who was the guy who recommended you to that?
Joe Weaver. He's
Yeah.
Gaffer's manager.
Gaffer's manager. We know him
Oh yeah,
from
yeah.
BurySOUND.
I've had emails.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's a lovely
We've
dude.
spoken.
Yeah, he's so sweet.
He's
one
very
of our mates.
famous now.
Yeah,
He's very well known.
He's
around.
very well known. He's
Very
proper,
well known.
what's the word, like renowned. Like he does his job
Yeah.
really well. He does a lot of stuff for the music scene in Bury, and he helps a lot. He does the Fringe Festival with Seymour.
Yeah, he runs
Bury.
the Rock Against Racism stage.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Oh, I need to keep emailing
Yeah,
him.
no,
Yeah.
he's so sweet, and it's really nice that
He's
he
sick.
that he thought of us as well. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I
have
mean that's pretty amazing. isn't
Yeah,
it? I mean any
really
band
sweet.
Yeah.
of all the bands, like
Yeah,
you know, anyone would have
exactly.
jumped at
It's
that.
just kind of, it's gone far too quick in terms of like, we started off a band that no one knew about a year and a half ago, and like now we are kind of a known band in Bury that people put us forward for these sorts of gigs, and it's like, what is going on?
It's still
It's
quite
weird when you
catch up.
don't have to book your own gigs, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And
it's
people are
just
like,
mad.
do you want to
Well,
play this?
We jumped on the back of it because when we started, we got BurySOUND, and then we got gigs from that.
Yeah.
And
We got so many gigs.
So
I
that
looked.
gave us all of the promotion, and it wasn't until
Do a lot of promoters go there then, or is that bands approaching you wanting to play
a
with
bit
you
of,
guys?
bit of both.
Bit of both,
Bands
yeah.
asking us to
A
do
lot of promoters,
stuff.
hell of a lot of promoters.
People just seeing us in the
Yeah.
paper from BurySOUND and knowing that we've won, and it's an award, and it's people know like, oh,
Yeah,
they
it's
must
like
be
a nice
at
monitor
least
to
all
have.
right.
Mm.
So we'll get them in opening or whatever. Hopefully.
And
They should
never-
bring
they never
12
booked us
people.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we never went back. No, but yeah, and so we've only just started recently trying to find gigs, and it's quite daunting because we're not used to
Horrible.
it really.
Yeah.
When we were in a cover band as well, we'd just be like, "Yo, want a cover band? Yeah,
Yeah.
cool." Like it's easy.
£200?
Yeah,
Yeah.
400 an hour. Straight
Yeah.
up.
Because we went from having like a good like 2-3 months of having like 2 gigs a week
Yeah.
at least.
To having 2 months of nothing.
Yeah.
Which is really nice in a way as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But also
2
makes
gigs
it
a
really
week,
need to
that's
rehearse.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's
We
pretty
never
full on.
rehearsed at that point because we had a gig.
Well, you
every
don't
week.
need to.
No,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
like I think one week we had 5 gigs,
Legit, we did.
so we had 2 days off.
We had 2 acoustic
And it was-
gigs that week.
No,
Yes.
it was, we had a gig, we had 2 gigs in one day on one of them.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was it. It was horrendous.
Vinyl Hunter and Feed
Yeah, and
4000 in Long
there was
Watford.
like a festival the day after we had, and the day before there was another gig that, and we had an acoustic.
So exhausting.
You sound so down about it. Like,
It was lush.
Yeah, I'm thinking
No, it
back.
was, but-
I'm thinking back, thinking
I couldn't do that now.
we
That's
can't
what-
do that now. I'm just sweating in this room.
getting too old for this.
Literally.
All right, so what are your future plans for the rest of this year? Because it's still quite early. What is it?
February
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
I think.
Well, I think when this comes out, it'll be March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've got some new music coming out. We want to branch around, don't we? We want to
Yeah.
stay. Bury is like our home, and we'll always want to play in Bury. But it is nice to sometimes go other places as well. So I think we want to go more London areas, like up places, Bristol.
Up.
Just go- Bristol up.
I don't think geography. Up. Bristol's
Sort of
up
like-
from us. Up to the right,
Yeah,
to the left.
Bristol. Bristol is completely just west.
just west, yeah.
You're so bad at geography. You've been to Bristol.
If you're going-
My
If you're
cousins live there.
If you're going south, you're playing in Kent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitly not south.
No.
Well, no, I'm not.
Well,
saying,
no, sounds
I'm
fine.
not saying like we don't want to go to Kent, but
Sorry, Ken.
Just offended everyone in Kent.
Yeah.
lost the whole region.
Yeah. You can't play here.
All southern people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we need to get back. Well, we've never really changed our morals as a band. Like when we started, we just wanted to have a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we just keep needing to remind ourselves that's all we want. We don't want to take this too seriously. Like
But at the same time,
we do.
if
Yeah.
Glastonbury want us,
Hit me up.
you can have us.
I mean, yeah, we'll play the main stage.
Coachella, give us a call, you know.
Just take Ed Sheeran off. He doesn't need that
doesn't
slot
need any
anymore.
more.
He's done
publicity.
too many.
Yeah.
He's getting married.
He's not
Calm down.
Suffolk anymore. This is proper
This
Suffolk.
is stuff.
We're real Suffolk.
What was that pirate voice?
Real
Because that's where we originally came from.
Pirates.
Pirates,
Yeah.
Sweden.
Was it?
Yeah,
That's Vikings.
that's the same thing.
So what you meant to say was no, and then yeah. Helpful. So what have some of your personal highlights been with the band so far?
Marmozets, definitely.
Yeah.
That was a big
I guess you
one.
can't really beat that, can you?
Yeah,
that
no.
was a pretty
Biggest
good one.
I
crowd.
think, I don't know, our headline gig was just mental.
Yeah, I think there's three main ones, which are the Marmozets, the headline, and then the BurySOUND final.
Yeah,
that
definitely.
stage.
I agree with that. They were
Sick.
all like surreal moments. Like.
Yeah.
Our headline gig was mental. There was a lot of other gigs going on everywhere, like around our area of
It was
the
the
country.
most popular day in the entire year.
There were 12 gigs
There
on
was
that
like
night.
4 within Bury.
Yeah. But it was a lovely turnout. Lovely. Oh gosh.
That's one.
I think it nearly sold out. I think.
I don't know, but it was really, really fun. It was just lots of our mates were there and people that we knew from Bury, and we brought a pinata and
Spent
nice.
It was-
like 50 quid on like just
Party
party
poppers,
poppers,
confetti
cannons.
Cannons,
It was our 1 year
balloons.
anniversary, so we wanted to go mental. And
Yeah.
it was Seymour's birthday as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Seymour
wanted to have
Quigley.
like a party sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
But-
really cool.
Yeah, that was my favourite, definitely. Because I don't remember most of it.
Yeah.
Because I did get smashed.
I tried to stay relatively sober, but
I don't think you did.
I think
it's when you brought that sours over, and I was like, I took it,
we played.
and I was like, that's just really sickly alcoholic like syrup. And I was like, oh well. And then it's just like it like sat in my chest, and I was like, I don't know which way this is going. It could go either way very easily. So like for the first song, I tried to stay like relatively still and just like try and push it down with like my throat muscles, which I don't know how I done, but it
like a
happened.
worm.
Yeah, like a worm. It happened, but yeah, that happened.
That was your highlight then.
That pushing syrup, alcoholic syrup, through my intestines was the highlight of the night.
Of the whole Tundra experience.
Yeah, literally of my life, to be honest. Just feeling it like drip down my throat. I was just like, yeah, baby. Oh no.
Now, we ask every band this, and it's probably our most popular question. Would you like to start a rumour about Tundra?
I'd love to start.
Not that bands
Oh
are
my
starting
God.
rumours about you guys, but what I mean is, starting rumours about themselves.
Oh my god, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Go on, you have the best
Yeah,
imagination.
you can come up with some.
You can have some thinking time, it's fine.
Oh, this is difficult. I'm on the spot now.
Yeah, you ever think as well?
You don't have to just think of a rumour about me.
No, I'm trying to like, make it applicable.
I mean, you can all do it about each other if you want.
I think
Caitlin eats meat on the down low. She's a vegan, but she eats meat every night.
Like Gavin and Stacey's mum.
Yeah,
Gav's mum.
Pepper armies or something.
yeah.
The worst
Hidden
kind of
under
meat.
the bed is like
Slaps.
salami.
I
Yeah.
just love meat.
I'm just going to take that out of context. Love me some meat.
That can be your.
just love me.
That can be the title
yeah.
of the
I love
video.
meat.
Yeah.
Caitlin, I love meat.
See, I think of a rumour for you, but it's not a rumour, it's genuine fact. And I don't want to say it because I know it would embarrass
Oh, let's
you.
not say that.
Yeah.
No.
Tell me in the car.
Yeah. It could be one of two things.
Yeah, but I want to know what it was. what the possibility
It's
could
fairly
be.
obvious.
Oh.
I have no.
It could be two things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's two things that spring to mind.
I think I don't know.
It's going to be really not
try
very
to think of-
imaginative.
Trying to think of one for you. For Elliot, it would probably be something to do with like he isn't actually 18.
No.
He's actually 12.
No,
Oh
no,
yeah, I'm
no.
not actually ginger either. I went to Ibiza in 2010 and got my hair tattooed
There you go.
ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger.
Your
And-
beard doesn't
and
really.
it grows
yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
no, it genuinely it just hasn't changed. So I have made multiple complaints to the
Ginger Association.
no, obviously not. I'm one of them now. No,
But
to
is
the
this a real story?
yeah.
I mean, is it
No.
even bad to be ginger anymore? Because like Ed Sheeran's doing
Ginger's.
alright, isn't he?
It's cool to be ginger.
See, I think that makes it worse.
yeah.
Well, no. But my point. I don't think it's cool to be ginger. It's cool to be, for no one to take the piss out of the fact that you've got a different colour hair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you're in school, you'd be like, "Oh, Elliot's ginger."
Oh yeah, I used to get bullied.
You used to
hard.
hate
Yeah,
it.
I
You
used to
be
get
called
bullied
Ginge.
hard.
I used to hate it.
bully the shit out of me.
But you,
Man,
everyone used to
were,
call
a-
you.
Spring back
you were the biggest bitch in the world.
I was.
No, he was. He so was.
You used to
Yeah.
come into my rehearsals with Joe, and you kick him off the drums, literally.
Yeah.
Start
I
showing
want to
off.
play drums.
Yeah. Well,
I
you
can
know.
play Smells Like Teen Spirit.
I can play. I can play. Smells like Teen Spirit, alright. So give it a rest, darling.
I'm like, yeah, well, I can play Suck My Kiss.
Whoa.
Okay, it's getting
What,
heated.
it's getting too far
We
now.
said it would. We said it would.
We'll maybe stop with rumours before there's actual fights.
I just think the meat one will be lit.
Okay, so do you have any advice for aspiring musicians?
Don't do it.
Oh, shut up.
Nah, do it.
Do it.
Do anything you want, but don't commit a crime and say Elliot said you're allowed to do it. But like,
Music-wise.
Yeah.
Musically.
or just anything creative wise, like, just do it. You know,
I think.
this is the inspirational Elliot coming out.
Yeah.
Now.
Just do it.
The visionary,
Aw.
Elliot the visionary. It's going to be printed all over the world.
I feel just write music and just take the piss. Like, we just started writing piss take songs.
Start
Blink
writing
182,
piss.
pissy, like, all the stupid shit. And,
Golden Piss.
oh god, we've done some bad songs. But, like,
Yeah, terrible.
and don't get put off because there was a point where we were like, right, these songs are just shit and we're just, what are we doing? We've got gigs lined up, these are going to be bad. And then we just had a proper rehearsal and just jam and you get songs through and it's
marmalade.
marmalade, man. Got that mango marmalade.
I think I'd say, like, don't let other people control your band and
Yeah.
like your music,
Because
because
a lot of people do come along and they're like, oh yeah, you can do this, you can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we've
If
had
I
a lot of
manage
that.
you and
Yeah.
take 20%
Yeah.
it's
and all
like
that bollocks.
We had a lot of that in our band.
Yeah.
All of us in the history of playing music have had that from various people telling us what to do and what music we should play. Teachers telling us what people want to listen to.
Oh
what
yeah,
people don't wanna
school
listen
was a
to.
major one.
yeah.
Not people turned his mic off. Like we did a. Well, I wasn't there, but you did an assembly for the year
Yeah.
sixes when
okay.
we'd left year 11, we'd graduated, and our band went back to play in a year 6 assembly for when they were coming up to our school, and Elliot's mic got shut off
Yeah,
because he was talking about stuff. And he,
Yeah, my music teacher turned my mic off because I started talking about the teachers and stuff.
But it was mainly because you started playing a song that they didn't want you to play as well,
Yeah.
and it was just it's just.
we agreed that we were going to play this song, and then we went on stage and played a purposely different song.
Yeah. But this isn't
You did
because
like proper Rage Against the Machine. Then.
Yeah.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
like,
and like a
don't swear on
Nirvana,
the BBC.
Yeah.
What did they do? They
They
swore.
bloody did it.
It's like
And they got upset when they did. It's
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna swear.
exactly.
it's like my bass amp got turned down,
Oh,
like
God.
because they didn't want like
Yeah.
me
It's
to
like,
be.
can you play 30% quieter?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
ridiculous.
just doesn't work like that.
no.
Hopefully going back soon.
We yeah. So right. So I
Saying
met.
from.
I emailed one of the teachers because they put out a thing on their Facebook saying alumni or whatever it is of our old school, come like if you've got a successful career or like you've done
I know,
well.
I
We're going to
right?
take credit for it.
Legit, you've done well.
It's
Let
because
us
of
know.
us.
Yeah.
And so I emailed them and I was like,
So
well,
you thought, yeah, we're successful.
shut up. No, I said,
We've made it, man.
I literally said in the email, it's not it's not a successful career, but if I was in year 9, year 10, whatever, when I started the band with you guys, when I joined your band, I would have loved someone people like us to come in and
Yeah,
chat. Like,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think we just didn't have enough encouragement from people like us to look up to who are actually real. Because you can look up to like Blink-182 and Green Day and all these people. That was like our inspiration when we were that age. But
they're kind of not real people.
yeah, they're not
though.
real.
Yeah.
And you can go.
Yeah.
It's like when you go see them at a performance. It's like, oh, they're actually there. And then it's like they're
Like
people.
half a mile away.
Yeah. But like if someone like 4 years older than us came in and was like, yo, this is how
Yeah.
you should do it like that, don't do these kind of gigs, don't do that, just here's some pointers, don't go with these promoters, don't go with that, like it would be nice. I'd like to pass information that we've learned in a year
Yeah.
onto
Yeah.
kids that
Avoid these people.
yeah. Or just because you need someone to like give you the tips on it of
Yeah.
I think obviously some people like us a little bit, and people
Just
have
a little bit.
just a little bit. People have come up to us and I see that they feel awkward talking to us because they obviously quite like us and they don't want to seem like an idiot asking us questions or whatever. That sounds stupid what I'm saying, but do you know what I mean? I just I want to just tell people.
It happens
to
with me as well
do
sometimes.
it.
Like, people are like, oh, we didn't want to ask if we could come back because you seem really busy. I was like, what?
Yeah.
But you've been here before, you know
Yeah.
me. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just
Come
ask
back.
if you want to come back.
Yeah.
So it's a bad thing that I'm being busy because that's putting people off coming back.
Strange.
So what is this? It's weird.
It is weird,
Mm.
especially with the way I think young kids.
Please come back. I'm really nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I think music in schools is just going downhill, and people need to be encouraged. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking to Marmozets. Their old school has dropped music as a subject.
Yeah, a lot
it's
of
like-
schools have.
I
Yeah.
I didn't even know people that it actually happened.
Mm.
So,
But it's
and-
because the teachers who teach music are just so out of date with
yeah,
everything.
it's
Yeah.
choir and orchestra, and that's it. That's
Yeah,
what
you're
I
just
was-
playing those stupid little keyboards
In
with the
it,
demo
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
DJ.
Sibelius, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like.
No offense, Glitter Shop. I know they love their keyboards, but that's
But like, that's cool keyboards. Like, school keyboards are not cool.
no. But yeah, schools are bad.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
They should be better.
Yeah.
It's like-
Stay out of school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, colleges are good.
Colleges
Yeah.
are amazing. I
Yeah.
think
There is hope with colleges.
There
for
is.
music.
I
There
think-
was so much great stuff when I was in
Yeah.
college.
Mm.
Like, it was a great music scene, and just
yeah.
anyone could just start a band and you could do whatever the fuck you like. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it's like with Barry and West.
that's what it should be like in primary school, though. Like,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
should
Yeah,
be
they
like
should
how
be
they
there.
are in college. like that.
Completely.
Yeah.
My primary school was lit, and we had like free guitar lessons, free any music you wanted to play, you got it for free. I think they had a great funding because
Yeah,
they were
because
religious.
it puts
or
people
whatever.
off if you got to pay. It's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like 25 quid for a guitar lesson.
Because when I
It's
went to
like,
middle
can't
school,
afford that.
yeah, I went to middle school and I was like, I don't want to do guitar lessons anymore because they're really expensive.
Yeah.
And so I
It just
didn't.
puts you off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have stuck at it if it was free.
Exactly.
You know.
I think it's
Yeah.
not focused enough either.
No.
Yeah.
Like, you go into a music class and it's like, right, you're learning about this and you got to do it this way.
Yeah. Learning
It's-
about Mozart today.
Yeah,
It's
we're doing handles.
It's like,
Mozart
okay.
has
Can
no
you-
relevance now to school children. Like, they,
Yeah.
unless they actually like it,
Yeah.
which the majority don't. I'm not
Mm.
saying it's bad or anything.
But you
but
need to have a
like-
diverse
Yeah, you need to be able to
subject.
have something for everyone.
Should we play one more track?
Yeah, what do you want to play? One of the new ones.
Yeah.
Should
Which
we
one?
do Song one?
Song one,
Oh, okay.
Nameless.
Unnamed.
Currently untitled.
Currently
Yeah.
untitled.
Nameless.
Yeah.
Nameless. It's basically just it's a diss track.
It is
Yeah,
a diss track
It's a diss track.
about
Okay.
about what we were talking about a little while ago. People who don't give you encouragement.
Professor X, Charles Xavier.
I agree.
Oh yeah, I'm using my mind to move this wheelchair. Mate, just use your mind to use your legs.
You think you're so cool. When you gonna go home? 'Cause there's nothing left to do. So where you gonna go?
Alright, so thank you to my guest Tundra for
Thanks for
coming
having
down.
us.
Now, where can everyone follow you on social media?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Spotify,
Yeah, but
iTunes,
what?
SoundCloud.
Just type in Tundra.
Well, that's what we got.
You
Just
guys
type in
come up.
Tundra,
Yeah.
Tundra Band, and
Yeah, Tundra.band, Instagram.
there you go.
Facebook is tundra.band.official, I think. Twitter, I honestly have no clue.
No, we don't really
yeah,
use Twitter that
Don't
much.
really use Twitter.
Yeah,
Twi-
Twitter's a bit shit.
Twitter's one of those things
It's
where
not good for bands, I don't feel
You-
like,
you
unless
only-
you're big,
you only need
Yeah.
Twitter unless you are a known being.
like Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah. So don't follow us, follow Donald Trump on Twitter. No.
Don't.
Don't do
Retweet
that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, we've got Bandcamp as well. I set that up the other day.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If you want to go on there, you can download our music for free if you don't want to go on Spotify. And if
Buy it
you
on iTunes.
buy it on iTunes or download it for free.
Have you got any stuff on YouTube yet? Or
We have one
We did an
acoustic
acoustic session
thing,
with
don't we?
Yeah.
sounds like
The live session.
the live sessions.
oh, okay, all right. That will
There'll be two.
There'll be two.
Mine will be just below, probably.
but there will be a
with
third
hardly
one.
any views.
There's something new coming that
There will
we'll
be
have.
there will be a music video
Oh,
for
okay.
our upcoming single, which you heard earlier on.
Mm.
Not the one you've just heard, but the one you heard before.
Before that.
All right, and you can follow Local Distortion on Facebook. We're on Twitter, but yeah, we don't really do anything on there. Instagram, we sometimes do fun stuff on there. And obviously subscribe to this awesome YouTube channel. We have t-shirts for sale, £12. And we put on gigs as well now.
Yeah.
We do everything.
All in one package.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
One great big meaty package.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, guys.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers, man.
That was chill.
And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Wait, what is it?
All right,
Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Have you seen that?
What's that from again?
Bill O'Reilly, the massive conservative, like American.
Oh,
Fox
yeah,
News
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. I can't read it.
He's so angry.
Fucking thing sucks.
What does that mean?
We're playing Sting. Yeah, but what does that mean?
To play us out. What does that mean?